I told you we're not playing. We're not playing. This is the problem. The problem right here is the face swelling. But this
definitely not the body.
now I gotta get my gains right here. We're not playing.
Man, that is a sign of somebody who has no true self-love and true, genuine self-worth. Now, this video is probably one that more of the women are gonna click on than guys, because I'm pretty sure guys ain't interested in Cardi B's new body. But the message applies to everybody. Now, the reason why this is a sign of somebody who definitely doesn't have enough self-love and doesn't genuinely have high self-worth is because their self-image is low. Because if you're going to go and alter your body and then clearly it looks literally like something out of Bug's Life to people. I'm not even trying to violate. It genuinely looks like something out of Bug's Life. Now, that shows that this person has some sort of internal conflict with themselves, because they now are putting this aesthetic on them and only thinking that they're happy because of the aesthetic, not realizing if they had genuine self-love, they wouldn't do this to themselves. Because quite frankly, Cardi B is a good-looking woman, yeah, clearly. Now, she don't need to do any of this, but she's constantly doing it. And she's trying to fix the external to make her internal feel better. Now, while looking good does help you, it will help boost your internal image. But ultimately, you have to change your mind. And the reason is your self-image is created in your mind. So your self-image, everyone has one, but it's something you've never been taught that you have. Self-image is where confidence comes from. Self-image is where happiness comes from. Self-image is where self-respect comes from. And self-image ultimately dictates how other people are going to treat you. People are walking around constantly with a low self-image, and then they complain about they don't get what they want in life. People don't treat them the way they want. They can't get the right relationship. People always take advantage of them. People take the piss out of them. Not realizing if they fix themselves, they would fix that entire problem. Because ultimately, people treat you how you treat yourself. And how you treat yourself is all based upon how you view yourself. And how you view yourself all stems from your self-image. And this self-image that I'm speaking about isn't something that I came up with myself. Frankly, let me tell you the story how I went from being essentially a street kid, literally living a life of crime, reckless, battled all sorts of addictions, to someone who can be relied on, somebody who positively impacts the lives of those around him, somebody, well, for the most part, hopefully, so I've been told, somebody who went through struggle and adversity and came out the other side, somebody who saw the easy option and said no. And it was all because I changed my self-image. Instead of looking at myself like a low-level thug or some hoodlum, even though I always knew I was capable, I still had that image of myself in me. So it caused me to act and do certain things that overall would have a negative impact on other people as well as myself. Now, changing my self-image allowed me to go from that to going and getting a law degree. And then from a law degree, going and pursuing entrepreneurship, because ultimately the whole reason how I even got involved in the streets in the first place was because I wanted to make money through entrepreneurship because my mom was struggling. This self-image story is not unique to me. It is something that is decades old and was actually formulated by a plastic surgeon who then went on to become a psychologist. This guy's name was, I got a book right here, Maxwell Waltz, or better known as Dr. Waltz. Now, you see how this now links back into Cardi B? Cardi B getting the plastic surgery. There's always a link, man. Always a link in the videos. Anyway, speaking about links, go subscribe to my personal channel if you want more videos speaking about achieving freedom to then create the life you desire, because self-image is a huge part of it. So I speak a lot about self-image on there, plus I share personal stories, and I'm going to be having people who have also gone through similar paths on that channel with me. So go subscribe to that in the link below. Now, back to this self-image. And if you're still watching this now and you're a woman, a lot of your self-image is shaped by what you see on social media, how you see other women. And you now think that in order to feel good, you need to make yourself look like that. That is what's going on with Cardi B. Not realizing you need to do your own internal work, right? Cardi B has a lot that she can be proud of in terms of success-wise. She's a winner. Whether you believe she's promoting degeneracy, which she is, whether you believe that she's having a negative impact on society, which she is, she's still a winner to the extent that she's capable of achieving. So if she now switched that energy into something positive, she would win as well. All she has to do is tap into that same energy and remember who she is, and she'll be able to do whatever she wants because she's a winner and she has that track record. And knowing that boosts your self-image, because that then gives you self-confidence and then essentially gives you self-love. But for some reason, and this is highly effective on young women, is their self-image gets destroyed from a very young age. And it's because of these beauty standards, which, as you see, don't really exist, because they just keep changing. And you just follow whatever celebrity or influencer is new. Before it was thick and curvy, now it's slim and aesthetic. Like, it's a whole lot of nonsense. You have to stop following what other people are doing and start carving your own path in life. Because if you spend your whole life following, that is a life wasted. That is a life completely wasted. A copy can never be worth what an original was. And God made you as an original. So why are you going to waste that trying to be somebody else? Right? Now back to the self-image. The self-image will allow you to live the life you truly desire. It will unlock opportunities and paths you never thought imaginable. But how do you raise your self-image, right? That's the key thing here. So Cardi B has a low self-image. Maybe not as low as many people, because she is confident, she is a winner, like she has a lot going for her in that sense. But her self-image is still low. And probably one of the reasons is because she keeps being with a guy who publicly cheats on her, being Offset, right? And the fact that he does that is humiliating to her. Now, this is probably why she has to keep doing the body stuff, because she feels within that she is ugly. She feels that she is unattractive. So do you see now? Her self-image is being destroyed because of the partner that she has chosen to be with. And you see this with so many women, especially in the industry and entertainment industry, or rich people who have access to plastic surgery. Their husbands or partners publicly cheat on them a lot. So then it causes this conflict and them to feel like they are ugly. But do you see what's going on? They are placing their level of attractiveness and how they feel on someone else. I know it's very difficult not to do that, because you want your partner to love you and be attracted to you and only you and all these sorts of things. And of course you need sexual attraction in order for a relationship to thrive. But you need to be able to look in the mirror and tell yourself, regardless of if you're single, if you have a partner, if they cheat on you, you need to be able to tell yourself that you are attractive and you are beautiful. Now, this doesn't mean don't look after yourself and just eat whatever and don't dress nice. No, you're someone who genuinely looks after yourself. If you are constantly actually told that you're pretty and you're good looking, or even if you're not, if you're someone who genuinely looks after themselves and you look in the mirror and you see that you look after yourself and you dress nice, you do your hair nice, you smell nice, all these things, then you are attractive, right? You're going to be attractive. And you can't let anyone else tell you any different, because that's when your self-image is going to lower and you're going to start making negative decisions, and it's going to hinder your life. Now in Cardi B's case, what she's done here is negatively impacting her life. What she's doing is dangerous. Anyway, man, just sad to see when women do this to themselves, man. But like I said, if you want to learn more about self-image and how you can use it to change, improve, or maximize the potential of your life and start living that life you truly desire, then be sure to go subscribe to my personal channel where I speak more about it. Remember, man, we all have a choice in life. Elevate or deteriorate. Love.